LMD Magazine and EFM present Biz Talk, taking an in-depth look at today's biz landscape.
Welcome to another edition of LMD EFM Biz Talk. Today we're speaking to the founder and chairman of Saareketha Holdings, Prasanna Hettiarachchi. Good morning, Mr. Hettiarachchi, and thank you for joining us today.
Good morning, and I'm very happy to be with you today.
First off, in your opinion, what is the importance of organic food?
Organic food, if I may backtrack a little bit, is unfortunately a very loosely used term in today's modern world. Many people think that organic is clean, and as a result, for marketing purposes, unscrupulous organizations, characters use this very loosely and take advantage of it. Organic means any product that has been produced without the addition of synthetics, harmful substances, chemicals, pesticides, fertilizers, etc., which contribute down the food value chain to a lot of unhealthy practices. So organic food is what food really is meant to be. Our food is not meant to be adulterated. Our food is meant to be clean, ethical, and fair. And organic, certified organic, is a product that gives the credibility of the source of origin as well as the process of how it was produced. And this is what Saareketha is involved in doing, getting good, clean, ethically produced food to consumers, which will be provided with a certificate of credibility and traceability. Before my founding Saareketha, I spent almost 15 years in the apparel industry or the clothing industry of Sri Lanka. Today, it's no secret that the clothing industry of Sri Lanka is better than world class. Sri Lankan apparel industry is known to be the preferred destination for sourcing for ethically produced apparel. In fact, our tagline for the Sri Lankan apparel industry is garments without guilt. So it gives the certificate of credibility to a consumer when they purchase something produced in Sri Lanka, that it has been produced ethically, and people who work in the value chain, the processors employed, the environmental practices, none of them contribute to any guilt in the product. This was my inspiration. I wanted to see whether we could do something similar in the agriculture value chain. We have over 60% of Sri Lanka's population whose livelihoods are dependent on agriculture, and I was inspired to see what an impact it could make in the agriculture value chain if we are able to bring about a similar replication.
How was the Saareketha Group started? How exactly is Saareketha different from other so-called organic firms?
First, let me address the second part of your question, which is what is unique about Saareketha. What is unique about Saareketha is the transparency of our value chain. We commit to a customer to be able to give traceability and the source of origin in a very structured manner. Our portfolio of product is certified for the European market, for the American market, and the Japanese markets. And certification is something that is very, very, very rigorous and streamlined. Just to give you an idea, when you speak of certified organic, it means that the production units where our product originates from is audited by a third-party body headquartered in Holland for soil, for water, for product, for leaf matter, which is tested in a laboratory in Holland, where we are annually audited to ensure that there are no traces of harmful substances which would be invariably present if harmful substances are used in any part of the production process, whether it's the soil where fertilizers are added, whether it's the water if it is contaminated, whether it is the leaf and the product matter if pesticides are sprayed, etc. So this is the uniqueness of Saareketha, where we employ production units which are formed from smallholder clusters of producers, and we invest in the certification and the compliance of these value chains. Our own teams of certified accredited field support officers who look at the compliance platform that is aligned to global markets.
What kinds of produce are grown under the Saareketha initiative and how does it operate?
In essence, Saareketha has the largest portfolio of certified organic products in Southeast Asia, I am humbled to say. In Sri Lanka, anything and everything that is grown in Sri Lanka, we have the organically certified alternate amongst our portfolio. So from fresh produce, which is fruits, vegetables, to grains, pulses, heirloom rice varieties, spices, and other host of value-added product is in our basket of products that we offer as certified organic. What is the process? The process is we don't own farms. We work with simple smallholder producers of this country. Farmers in Mayangana, farmers in Kilinochchi, farmers in Matale, farmers in Thanamalwila, farmers in Madhu. These are simple sons and daughters of the soil. We have a very rich agricultural heritage in this country where we say a farmer was fit to be king once the mud was washed off him. The reality is very different. Our farmers are viciously enslaved in a cycle of impoverishment because of the nature of agriculture in this country. What we do is we work with groups of farmers in a large cluster, typically about 200, 300 farmers in a cluster, where we organize them to be cohesive production units. And we support them with the relevant infrastructure and sourcing mechanisms, and we invest in the compliance to ensure that these farmers embrace sustainable methods of production. And through that compliance mechanism, we align their products to non-traditional markets.
What's next for Saareketha Holdings?
Saareketha is at a stage in our journey where it's been very humble and rewarding beginnings. In a span of 5 years today, we've become a brand that is known in every home, trusted by consumers, as well as locally, as well as globally. We are happy to say that we take simple rural peasant farmers' products as from far out places as Kilinochchi to Thanamalwila to very discerning markets like Europe, like Middle East, where our brand is intact. We communicate the brand of our farmers, of our profiles, which come from simple sons and daughters of our soil. So what do we envision for the future? We envision making this product available, accessible to as many people both locally and globally, to developing a brand out of Sri Lanka that is a preferred brand, trusted brand for sustainable products. This is our vision, and we believe that good, clean, ethical food is a fundamental right of everybody, not just the rich. Currently, organic price and the organic product has an association of being pricey. People think that it is expensive only for the rich. My personal philosophy is that it should not be so, that anybody should have the access to good, clean and ethically produced food. And our vision is to make it possible even for the lower strata of society, because we believe that that is the right thing to do.
Thank you for speaking to us today, Mr. Hettiarachchi.
Thank you very much. It was a pleasure being with you, and thank you for the opportunity to tell our story through LMD, so that we are able to take this message and hopefully inculcate the sustainability ethic as a part and parcel of the social fabric of our nation.
Tune in every Tuesday and Thursday for more insights from our business community. You can also log on to efm.lk and lmd.lk/lmdtv for a visual experience of Biz Talk.